Good morning, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Wednesday, June the 10th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about today is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we left off with the market yesterday. So SPX finished a bit down yesterday, but the monthly chart's still looking pretty strong here. Weekly chart still above the 30-weekly moving average, and trying to get into this open gap here on the weekly chart. Those make great targets on the weekly. Daily, though, coming into a little bit of resistance here, right? Gap resistance and also the selling pressure resistance here. But the trend is good, right? Bullish still proving otherwise above the upper trend line, above the 80 MA, the 21, the 200, and the 50 is rising as well. So quite an epic situation right here for the SPX. The SPY a little bit flat here this morning as we head into Fed Day. Today's going to be a really just kind of like a big day for them too, because they haven't reported on really strategy since December. So we'll see if they take more of like a dovish or a hawkish stance. There could be comments about the yield curve, also forward guidance. They didn't do a quarterly forecast in March because of the shutdown of the economy. So we'll see how that goes into today. If they say the right stuff, this thing could work its way up to all-time highs. If they say the wrong things, we could see it push back down into this drop zone right here. We might work our way down, fill this gap. We've got a gap right here, and then of course the trend line is right here. So we'll see how that goes into today. Let's take a look and see how SPY is behaving here pre-market. Okay, so we pushed down a little bit through last night's hours. We had a little trend box right here. We broke down below there, got to the 15-hour below, and we bounced off of that a little bit here this morning. So we'll see how that holds going into today. Like I said, we might see some action at the open, and then very potentially some chop into the Fed and the press conference. So the Fed talks at or their announcements at 2 o'clock, and then the press conference is at 2:30. So just kind of keep an eye on that one there. So pretty interesting moves here, right? We talked about this last night. We did say if we broke down below this prior day 15-hour high, we could test the 15-hour below, which we did, right? We bounced off of that, and we're kind of back into that same range, from earlier from yesterday. So let's see how that goes here. And what we have in store for the open here. So the MES, very, very similar. Very, very similar. Okay, just a sharp move down right here. So expect some crazy choppy action today, and we'll be keeping an eye on those levels as we go into today. So big divergences in the market, right? So the S&P pulling back here pre-market, but the whoa, I don't know what happened there. This thing, give me 1 second here. Let me see what happened with this. Apparently they're trying to fit all these studies. Must have been a big downtick right here, so it's trying to fit this in the must be an error in the on the broker side there. So crazy downtick there on that, went down to who knows where. But anyway, so ignoring this, we could correct this. I'm just going to delete this bar. There we go. Okay. So ignoring that, pull back a little bit, and the Qs are a bit divergent here, right? They're a lot stronger than the market, the S&P as a whole. As we had strength in Amazon yesterday, Apple, Netflix. Right? So we saw a lot of the big names here helping keep the Qs up higher. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes today. The IWM, again, has been lagging the market here, so a little bit weaker this morning as we head into the Fed meeting today. So Apple, let's take a look here. That's doing pretty well. So it's over all-time highs here this morning. So let's see if that can get some more strength into today. Tesla, woo! Tesla up 35 points here this morning, so that's pretty significant. Let's see what happened here. So Tesla's most says it's time to bring Tesla semi volume production. This particular battery and powertrain will take place at Nevada factory. So basically, we had a couple things here. Wedbush said it has room to 1,000. We knew that, right? And then Tesla's now saying he wants to compete with the a little bit more with the hype stock. He knows how to jump in that hype. The Nikola. So we'll see how that goes in today. Very amazing stuff there on Tesla. Let's take a look at Chewy. Chewy's still chopping around since earnings. GME. Earnings yesterday, bad earnings as usual, but it's not really moving down that much. It's kind of a penny stock right there. The big one really to look at today is Lake. Okay, so just to even get over its pre-market levels today, it's it hit a high of like 25 25-ish right here. So see if we can give a potential gap and go there and try to get to that 28 move on Lake today. Otherwise, if we can't get over those levels, we may see a reversal on this one. A couple upgrades and downgrades. United Airlines got downgraded today. So airlines, a little bit of weakness after their epic run up. So let's see how those behave today. Keep an eye on those. Etsy has been generally pretty weak right here, but it did get an upgrade, so maybe they're trying to buy the dip on that one. We'll see how that goes into today. And eBay's had a really epic run up, and that had a bit of an upgrade here too. It's really been really pretty strong for eBay, if you guys can believe it. So all the way up at around $50. So we'll see how that goes in today as well. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful trading day today. We'll catch you guys in the lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there, and remember to risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.